280, like 7, like 54.
Now a handoff working right. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
At the 30-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Back to throw. Stafford looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Stafford into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but if the ball's in the air, they treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Steelers, nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
That's good for us, Steelers. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Right there. Ready? Middle. Easy. Stay at home.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
You ain't doing nothing today. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Middle.
On 2nd and 11 now. Stafford. He's got this one complete to Perriman. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. That's the #2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be #2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be #1.
Like 7. Hey, Foxtrot.
Stafford on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hodges. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
7 yards there and a first down. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row, I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I'll just figure there's something wrong with the football.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
11.
To the air again, Stafford. Sliding out of the pocket. Throw right side to Perriman, and it's caught. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Set. Blue 60. White. Right there. Hey, 50. And bring it. Hey, alert 3. Alert 3.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
On first down, it's Stafford. And this is caught at the 8. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Set. Waiting. Mike. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, give me radar. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go. Slam, slam, slam. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, 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 twist. Double right.
Stafford looks to throw again. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Run 180. 53, Mike. Run that. You Mike. Shoot. Hey, over. Let's go.
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, alert. Hey, dude. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Now it's Rosen. He's got his man on the crossing route. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A very solid gain of 27. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. On the ground, Kamara. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
Throwing now, Rosen on first down. He'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Of course, he was solid last week. AFC Offensive Player of the Week award. 2 touchdowns in that game.
Yeah, he's playing at a level right now where he's just breaking down defenses. Makes me remember when I was playing and my defensive back coach told me, listen, if you give up a touchdown pass, that's on me. I didn't coach you well enough. If you give up a second one, that's on you. And if there's a third one, I'm getting someone else in the game.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Now Rosen on first down. This one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker.
Come on.
Fine. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going, and they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 50.
Hey, Haywood.
Wildfield. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike. Squeeze, double. Check. 53 is Mike. Check. 53 is Mike. Silver.
Yes.
Now Rosen looking to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. It's a gain of 35. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey,
And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 12 on the year. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Lutz with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
14, Steelers 13.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
After the interception, here's Rosen. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Equanimous St. Brown, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Easy. Drill back, 22. 21.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Undercrunch.
And 58 is a mic. Go 50.
Topper.
There you go.
53. Ready. Back.
Here's Stafford. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
7 yards there and a first down.
40 got. Hey, 5-0.
First down at the 40-yard line.
And middle.
On first down, Stafford here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. He is proving his worth defensively, getting the sack here. That comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.